Good day, everyone. I am Maria Rafael Magat, and I am presenting my thesis entitled Effectiveness of Internal Control Systems of Commercial Banks. This study was guided by my advisor, Doc Genaro V. Hapos. The Philippine banking sector is one of the strongest pillars in our economy. It plays a vital role in safeguarding financial stability, supporting growth, and maintaining public confidence. Because banks handle sensitive financial transactions and operate under strict regulations, the effectiveness of their internal control system is critical. So, internal controls are designed to protect assets, ensure accurate and reliable financial reporting, and reduce risks such as fraud, errors, and non-compliance. They also help banks to meet the expectations of regulators, stakeholders, and the public. Despite these mandates, there are limited evidence on how employees themselves perceive the effectiveness of internal controls in the Philippine banking context. For the research gap, although internal controls are mandated by regulation, few local studies have examined how employees themselves perceive their effectiveness. Most research has focused on compliance and audit perspective. This study addresses that gap by integrating employee perceptions, demographics, and organizational culture into the analysis. For the theoretical framework, this research is anchored on the COSO Internal Control Integrated Framework at 2013. COSO emphasizes five components, namely control environment, risk assessment, control activities, information and communication, and monitoring activities. Together, these components ensure organizational integrity and proper risk management. For the conceptual framework, in the conceptual framework, the cost of components are independent variables, while the perceived effectiveness of internal controls is the dependent variable. So the demographic factors act as the moderators, and the organizational culture serves as the mediator. So this shows that internal controls are not only technical but also shaped by people and culture. So, for the purpose of the study, the purpose of this study is to evaluate the effectiveness of internal control systems in commercial banks. So, it aims to capture employee perceptions using the COSO framework and to analyze how demographics and organizational culture influence these perceptions. So for the statement of the problem, this study answers five key questions. So first is, how is the demographic profile of respondents? How effective are internal controls across COSO components? Are there differences in perceptions by demographics? Do demographics moderate the COSO effectiveness relationship? And lastly, does organizational culture mediate this relationship? For the methodology, a descriptive quantitative design was used. Using Cochrane's formula, the computed sample size was 366. However, due to access limitations, 120 valid responses were obtained. These respondents came from four different commercial banks in Metro Manila, since most major banks have their head offices and compliance offices in Metro Manila. So, to maintain confidentiality, the institutions were identified using coded labels. We have code Bank A, Bank B, Bank C, and Bank D. So, the distribution was balanced with about 30 respondents per bank, covering employees in operations, finance, and compliance unit. So, these groups are the most directly involved in internal control system. So the survey was conducted through a structured questionnaire, and respondents were assured of anonymity and confidentiality to encourage honest answers. So although the actual sample size was smaller than the computed, which is the 366, the 120 responses remain statistically valid because they were drawn from multiple banks and balanced across institutions. And so to analyze we used descriptive statistics, regression analysis, and test of difference. So the questionnaire was anchored on the COSO framework and pilot tested with a small group of employees outside the main sample to ensure clarity and reliability. So for the summary matrix, here are the findings of the study. So first, the effectiveness of internal controls across COSO components. So employees rated control environment and monitoring as highly effective. Information and communication, however, was only moderately effective. This shows that banks are strong in governance and oversight but needs improvement in communication systems. Next is the differences in perception by demographics. So age, civil status, and length of service influence perceptions, though only slightly. This means that demographics matter, but not as strong as the organizational culture. Third one is the moderating role of demographics. So the effects were weak, showing that standardized practices reduce different demographic differences. So continuing the synthesis, mediating role of organizational culture, culture strongly reinforce COSO's impact, proving that values, transparency, and ethical practices enhance control effectiveness. So for the overall effectiveness, internal controls are generally effective, validating COSO as framework in the Philippine banking context. So from these findings, the study concludes that while banks already have strong control environments and monitoring systems, communication and information flow remain areas for improvement. So demographics influence perceptions, but only slightly, while organizational culture is a key enabler of effectiveness. So based on these conclusions, the study recommends first enhancing the communication systems. This is to improve reporting lines or feedback mechanisms and especially clarity of instruction. So next is tailoring training programs to demographics. So adjust the training contents and style to suit the employee's age, civil status, and length of service. Next is investing in culture building. So promote transparency, ethical leadership, and teamwork to strengthen the link between the COSO and the effectiveness. So fourth one is the rationalizing COSO-based assessments, make COSO evaluation a regular practice to ensure continuous improvement in internal control. So in conclusion, this study confirms that internal controls in commercial banks are generally effective, especially in control environment and monitoring. However, communication and asset safeguards need improvement. So the findings validate COSO and provide practical recommendations for the banks, the regulator, the BSP, and educator. So this research contributes to both theory and practice. So it strengthens governance literature by showing how employee perceptions and organizational culture shape internal control effectiveness. So practically, it offers banks and regulators concrete steps to improve communication, training, and culture building. So thank you. This is the end of my presentation. So I am now ready for your questions. Thank you.